Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Looking now at some numbers for Evan Mobley.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for Boston, the 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
Now here's Garland. He played a great game against Charlotte, and the shot goes down.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring, but Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Tatum. Mobley grabs the board. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Cleveland has possession. The Celtics making their last shot. Back to Garland. Porzingis grabs the board.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
White finds Tatum. The 3-ball. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, Jason Tatum.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Now here's Holiday. 15 in his last outing. The kick out to White. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. It's White with a drive. Count that bucket.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Garland scanning the floor. With the floater. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Brown. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
That one goes. Count it.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis sets a screen. Outside, Brown takes the three. Hunter with some nice D. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game, coming off a win against the Hornets.
Now that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Porzingis against Allen. Outside White. Down low. Here's Tatum, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're always looking for ways to put Jason Tatum in positions to attack. No better way than in pick-and-roll action.
Outside Hunter. Fires for 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Tatum can't hit. The Cavs trailing. Hunter with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Covered by Mobley. Tatum inside. Mobley's on him. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 9.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
From deep, Mitchell. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Porzingis passes to White. Outside Holiday. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Shot clock at 5. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
And out of bounds, the Cavs will take it. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter.
Matt Strus.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 so far. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And with this being the second game in the NBA Cup group stage, this is a pivotal contest for each of these teams.
Yeah, in this group format, Game 2 carries enormous weight. So this is far more than just your normal regular season contest. This has more of a playoff feel.
Who wants me there? Let's see what you got. Everybody get down.
Point guards shooting it from deep. These are the hottest over the last 10 games. Drew Holiday, third.
And over the years, we have really seen the point guard position evolve. Give these guys a whole bunch of credit. I mean, what a great group of long-range shooters.
You know, and having that element of long-range shooting ability makes them a tough puzzle for defenders to solve. You know, it's an invaluable asset for a point guard, and these players have it in a big-time way.
Pass to Mitchell. Layup falls. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
White, outside Tatum. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Strus. Still no points. Back to Garland. He gets it in there.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
White can't hit, and he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Now here's Strus. 11 points for him last game against Charlotte. White, the pass to Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Cornette passes to Hauser. Pass to Brown. Ooh, stolen by Allen. They've got numbers. Garland, he's open. Hauled in by Brown.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Cornette passes to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Boston again missing. The Cavaliers lead by 4. From deep, Mitchell. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. Here's Hauser. Allen defending. And Horford gets it to go.
Nice work from the veteran big man. Al Horford getting things done inside.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Pritchard, no good. Strus with it. Working on Cornette. They get it back. Outside for Mitchell. From the arc. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 11.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Now here's Brown. Over Mitchell. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Now, Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Evan Mobley comes in for Okeke. Okoro is checked in for Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. And Tatum, here we go. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And last year they won this season series, but then they couldn't get past those guys in the playoffs.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Shireman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Boy, you can see Tatum continues to grow his game with a play like that. That is nicely done.
Here's Jerome. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Driving in. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Hauser. Gets a second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Jerome. Inside. Here's Mobley. Up and in from the low block. Mobley's got 6.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So for Cleveland right now, Max Strus is out there with Mobley. Then there's Sam Merrill. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Now here's Strus. Yet to see a basket. Launches a 3. No good.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's Hauser. Covered by Merrill. Here's Pritchard. Out to Horford. Three-pointer. Hauser can't get it to go. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Here's Merrill. Sinks it from distance. Merrill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the paint. They double-team Horford. Tipped away. Here's Pritchard. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Hauser. Now here's Horford. 5 on the clock. Hey, Horford from range.
I'd say a veteran shot right there. Al Horford immediately answering back with a 3 of his own. Go ahead, big fella.
Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Okoro. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
Something fun about this NBA Cup tournament are the nights where we only have Cup games. It's a playoffs-like atmosphere.
Yeah, especially with the way these NBA Cup games affect everybody's standings within the tournament. Every game becomes important, and it just makes it that much more exciting to watch.
Hunter's checked in for Merrill. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Jerome. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts in the game. The first one falls.
Cavaliers, Ty Jerome. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Right side Tatum. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. No points yet. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Celtics, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And checking out Cleveland, half a game behind.
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now here's Okoro. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball. Let's use this time to have a look at the team scoring leaders. Second, the Cavaliers.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Horford. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Garland's checked in for Okoro. Now here's Tatum. 14 points for him.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. They set the pick. Shoots over Tatum. And again, it's Cleveland converting. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Now here's Hunter. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. It's a one-on-one situation. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
Now Horford's checked in for Hauser. Good on both. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Mobley. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
Tatum can't hit. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Garland. Cleveland again missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Garland. And Tatum, here we go. Oh, look out. A strong take by Tatum.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
Pass to Hunter. Garland with a screen on Horford. Horford against Hunter. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Tatum. Holiday's gotten his second bucket.
Just incredible focus from the veteran guard. Drew Holiday, no stranger to scoring against a big-time contest.
Garland. Tatum pulls it in.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Horford outside. Holiday surveying the floor. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Horford can't hit. Tipped. Horford with a steal to the inside. What a finish from Porzingis.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Jerome, that's good. Jerome's got 4 points this quarter.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Tatum inside, covered by Strus. Now Holiday. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
That's incredible patience right there. Just letting the play develop. Nice job, Drew Holiday.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Changes for Boston. Cornett's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And the Cavaliers making a change here. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Garland for 3. Boston pulls it in. So much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 7. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 3-point Boston lead.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Fires top of the key. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Mitchell's got 13 now.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolated.
Cornette with the bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Cavaliers trail by 3. Ooh, poked away. It's Holiday with a drive. And Holiday powers it home.
What great burst by Drew Holiday there. And he just finishes with intent. That's a big-time move.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mobley comes in for Okoro. Garland against Holiday. Pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on White. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston leading by 5. Left side, Holiday.
2 minutes.
They kick it out to Porzingis.
2 minutes.
White looking it over. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rising fire from three-point, and it is on target.
The three from Mitchell. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Cadis checked in for Boston.
Number 88, Namias Queta.
Outside Hunter. Garland for 3. Cranes the triple. Garland's got 8.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Hunter. Here's Brown. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Garland for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside Porzingis. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Queta pass to White. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key, and the jumper falls for him. He's got 9.
Well, that's the intelligence that Derek White plays with. This guy in pick-and-roll action always seems to make the right decision.
Garland for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Boston leading by 6 as they wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. And you look at the order of things, Kenny, any teams here that have surprised you one way or the other?
Well, there are levels, Ernie, to surprised. Check it out. Like Shaq, show me highly surprised.
What?
Okay, now mildly surprised.
What?
And now Shaq, pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. See what I'm saying, Ernie?
Yeah, but you didn't answer the question.
Oh, no, nothing surprised me.
And there you have it. Outstanding. Changing topics now. How impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
Well, Tatum, when he's rolling, I'm telling you guys, he could take you in any direction, from any spot, anywhere on the floor. He has every move at his disposal.
Not the Black Tornado.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis at center. That's the Boston 5. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Hunter. Pass to Garland. Allen outside. The 3 from Mitchell. Boston with a rebound. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Tatum! Money from deep.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Garland for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's White. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Garland for 3. Drops in the 3. Garland's got 11.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
Outside White. White coming through.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Celtics lead by 10. White, the pass to Tatum. Tatum with a screen. Pass to Brown. Up top, Tatum. Fires the 3. No good that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mitchell against White. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Boston pulls it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
White finds Tatum. Spins. Outside Holiday. Tatum with a screen. Unloads. The shot by Holiday. No good.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
And it's Allen who slams it home. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stops per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these two young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Holiday against Garland. Mobley, right side. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Friday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with the Bulls, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Wow, splash it in from the mid-range, Donovan. What a pretty shot.
Celtics lead by 8. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Garland. And finished off by Hunter.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Here's Tatum. That shot missing. Good D by Mobley. Cavaliers trail by 6. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in.
Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Boston on D. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Over Holiday. Mitchell misses. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Good on the shot. Holiday's gotten 4 this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. They kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Tatum finds Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. This pause in the action provides an opportunity to look at the best fast break teams in the league. Boston in 2nd.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
The kick to Tatum. Brown, a screen on Mobley. Here's Tatum. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Boston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul. At the line with 1 shot, Jason Tatum.
And that one falls for Tatum. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. They can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Garland, no good.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Fires it. Strus grabs the miss. Cavaliers trail by 9. And here's Garland. 11 points in the game. To the middle. And the layup is good off the glass. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Porzingis finds Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight.
At the line for 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Horford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. That one misses. Cavaliers trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Holiday outside Tatum. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 33 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Garland. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
No good on that one.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Holiday. Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Garland. Jerome, that's good.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
Stolen by Mobley.
2 minutes.
Here's Okoro. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Assist from
Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. .133 left in the 3rd. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by Boston. The Cavaliers trail by 3. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Cornette. 6 points for him. Out to Horford. Getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Jerome passes to Mobley. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Okoro. Kick out to Brown. Horford outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Okoro on the wing. Outside Strus. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
It's Brown on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Horford passes to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Thompson in at the center position. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Hunter. Back to Thompson. And it's all tied up. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
And this guy, Tristan Thompson, understands how to score in the paint. Such nice touch right there.
Tatum showing off the strength.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And Cleveland shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pass to Jerome. Left side Garland. Here's Jerome. Thompson with a screen to take the lead. Boston pulls it in. Cornette's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Wade, he's checked in for Thompson.
Number 32, Dean Wade.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Count the basket and the foul! Max Strus picks one up.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line, shooting 1.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Garland. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Garland, no good.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Wade. Here's Hunter. From deep. Boston pulls it in. Cornette's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Tatum. Strus grabs the miss. Strus has got his 4th rebound in this one. Garland with the ball to the inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Tatum passes to Hauser. Horford outside. Down low. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
He's been laser focused here in the fourth. Only one miss out of 5 attempts.
Garland for 3. Hits the trifecta. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Poke loose. Fast break, Cleveland. And finished off by Hunter.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Tatum. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. And he gets the bucket.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Jerome. Hunter with the ball. Horford covering. Fades. Hunter can't get it to go.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Tatum against Strus. Tatum passes to Cornette. Tatum with a screen. Cornette with the bucket. And now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Garland up top. On the wing, Wade. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Wade's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Tatum can't hit. Cavaliers trail by 4. Strus the pass to Jerome. Hunter on the wing. Outside Garland. For 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick and roll action. Beautiful.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle, and it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Mobley finds Hunter. Back to Mobley. Here's Garland. Shot clock at 6. Drills the baseline jumper. Garland's got 14 points now in the second half. Mobley against Tatum. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 4. A little mid-range shot is up. It's hauled in by White. Tatum against Mobley. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Hunter. Launches it. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Now here's White. Tatum with it. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Garland. And here's Hunter for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Porzingis in the post. He's against Allen. Tatum a screen on Hunter. Brown passes to Tatum. Stolen by Mobley. Hunter with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. From deep, Mitchell connects from downtown. Now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Count it. Good. Mitchell's got 32 points.
A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
Celtics trail by 3. They kick it out to Porzingis. Tatum from long range. Pure from three-point range. Tatum's got 53 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Tatum. Mobley, no good. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Tatum, good.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands, yes, sir.
And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Into the lane. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line, Jaylen Brown.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Holiday against Garland. Pass to Mobley. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. White on the wing. Outside Tatum. Brown with a screen. And it's Tatum missing. Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the 4th. Garland laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Garland's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, one thing we know about Darius Garland already, he is never going to shy away from his big-time opportunity.
Right side, Porzingis. Outside, Holiday. Pass to Tatum. His 5 to shoot. Brown with a screen. Beyond the arc. The putback. Cavaliers with the rebound. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. And there's the lob.
How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Porzingis with a screen on Mobley.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Now here's Garland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's Mitchell. It's good. Mitchell's got 34 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Tatum against Mobley. Now here's White. Defense right on it. It's Holiday with a drive. Good D by Mobley.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. Allen outside. Mitchell against White. Hunter, a screen on White. The 3 from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. White finds Tatum. We are at OT. A minute and a half gone by in what has been a great one. And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Porzingis. Now the Celtics on the move. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Out to Garland. Outside Hunter. Outside Garland. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Boston trailing. Pass to White. Outside Holiday. Tatum, a screen on Mobley. Holiday passes to Tatum. Mobley with the block. And they recover it. Outside White. And here's Tatum. Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Holiday against Garland. Inside. Here's Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mobley's got 20 points.
Evan Mobley is in the zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Pass to Mobley. Tatum pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 here in OT. White, the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Garland against Holiday. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Holiday. 6 to shoot. And it's Garland on the drive.
A sign of things to come. Gotta love seeing Mobley dominate like this.
Tatum inside. He got it again! Sensational!
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. And Kenny Atkins Atkinson has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Mobley down low. Tatum's there. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. To take the lead. He's off from three. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Mobley missed it. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. Tatum against Mobley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
At the line for your Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so Tatum nails both of them. The Cavaliers shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Garland against Brown, and the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 27 points.
You see the quickness of Garland on display right there. He's working amongst the trees, no problem.
Holiday gets the bucket and the foul. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Drew Holiday. At the line with 1 shot.
That's good from Holiday.
It's no coincidence, guys, that wherever Drew Holiday has gone, the team gets better, and it's about the way he leads by example.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Hunter. 4-3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Brown passes to White. Tatum. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's White. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Holiday against Garland. Mobley outside. Let's go with a 3. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Oh, my goodness. Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. Crafty move. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Mitchell against White. Now Brown to the middle. Stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers on the break.
Boy, I'd like to see Jarrett Allen look to score. Forces the defense to make contact.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. White finds Tatum. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Mobley against Tatum. From deep three-point land. Second chance effort. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They lead by one. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Tatum. Cleveland again missing.
He looks fatigued here in OT. Just not able to get it together.
Brown with it. Back to Tatum. Takes him. And he sinks it.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Mitchell against White. Tries it from 16. And he can't get that one. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with a big shot, proving hard work pays off.
So it's the Cavaliers now. They trail by 3, and Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here.
Headed to the floor right now, it's
Garland against Holiday. Mobley, right side. Tatum pulls it in. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
We got this. We got this. 2.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. From deep, Mitchell. Not going to go that time. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Out in the world, ready. Let's get